Hey guys, welcome back to Middle Earth. This is a continuation of our Rise of the Riddermark series playing as Rohan, and this is Divide and Conquer EUR version 1.83. Now to catch up from the last stream, we pretty much sent all of our troops eastwards to prepare for the war against Dol Guldur. So we have Theodred and his forces over here, basically bordering Dol Guldur's capital itself, plus the ring is there, as you can see there being highlighted. So if we capture Dol Guldur and keep it for at least one turn, then we can get the ring in our possession, and at some point begin the march to Mordor, so we can finally destroy Mordor in one go. Now, over here, we also have Theoden and Eomer. They took a while to finally reach Eastern Rohan, all the way from former Dunland. They just got done finishing off the last of the Dunlendings and fighting off a good portion of the goblins in these areas too. So now they are prepping themselves for the long march through Dol Guldur's southern borders. So I'm still trying to decide if we're going to march through these southern borders and just basically ravage and pillage as much as we possibly can. And then eventually we'll tie up with the Dorwinians and basically come to their rescue, because I know the Dorwinians are really struggling. But if I can rescue them in their hour of need and give them back a lot of their lost territory, it'll make Dorwinion a very strong ally. Or I could take Theoden and Eomer and continue the march towards Dol Guldur. Logistically, it would be easier to support a war over here, but I also hate the very idea of trying to march our troops through all this densely wooded area where our cavalry is going to be facing a severe disadvantage in the woods of Mirkwood. Dark forests of Mirkwood, not great for cavalry. That's why I kind of figured that maybe over here we'll have more progress, because this is more to our liking. Wide plains, hilly terrain, this will work out pretty well for our cavalry. Now before we can end this turn, there is one other thing we have to address. Dol Guldur is attempting to attack Tirith Anduin, so I'll need to ride out Eomen and his troops, and combine forces over here too, so we can finally be rid of these guys. So I think I'll start off right over here. And I think I'll send all of these troops as well. Why not? And I think I'll save the mercenaries. We don't really need them. Not right now. And honestly, the odds really should be more in our favor. It's hardly an intimidating force. Okay, so we've got the terrain to our advantage. Pretty good. Screen might be a little bright. Before I start this battle, I think I'll dim it a little bit. Alright, and these are the spearmen. So it makes sense to keep you guys back here. There we go. I think I'll have Eomen up here with as much missile cavalry as possible. Yeah, I'll bring you guys together. That'll be good. Alright, and then you guys are going to bring over here. Kind of just do your thing over here then. And we'll keep the generals and the remainder of our cavalry situated up here. Alright, it's not looking too bad. It's not a bad arrangement, I might say. And the enemy's way back there, so this gives us plenty of time to get our troops in the best position. So I'm going to get these guys up here right away. Oh, actually, ooh, they are a bit closer than I thought they'd be. Should probably get you guys situated right over here. Alright, start riding out against these marauders over here. I need to get you guys over here more. No siege equipment on their end. But I definitely need to neutralize this cavalry before they take up too much ground. Should have had my skirmishers over here. That would have been useful. I think I better get you guys into position too, just in case. And I think I'll send my light cavalry up against those archers now. Let's try to hit them quickly here. I think I might send my generals down too really quick. Get you guys situated. Alright, let's get you back up the hill. Generals, let's get you charging again. We need to get you guys out of there. Just get out of there. Don't stick around. That was a decent charge. Gotta take out this cavalry. They have a lot of these wargs. Okay, I think we better get the spearmen into a better position. Slightly better position anyways. Alright, and they're sending in the maulers. We better get these guys out of here then. Alright, I'm going to get you guys over here. I'm going to start hitting these guys over here.
Now for wrath, now for ruin.
Alright, we got these guys running. Keep it up, keep it up. What's going on over here? Alright, I don't need you guys getting hurt, but the rest of you just need to keep shooting at them. They're doing a decent job. Let's fall back over here. You guys will just hit these archers. Oh. Oh, those Warg Riders are messing us up. Come on, hit these guys. My light cavalry is getting butchered over there. Should probably send in the Riddermark cavalry. Where are you guys? Oh, I sent you in already. Yeah, where are my generals? Yeah, come down and help out. These guys are butchering our light cavalry. And this cavalry is kind of trying to get around our rear. And I don't have that many missile units left with any real ammo. Running out of arrows here. Yeah, they really tore up our light cavalry, but that's okay. This battle's pretty much done with. I'm gonna get you guys up here. Alright, let's get the general back a bit. Oh, and they're already running. They've had enough. They're done. Alright, I'm gonna get you guys up here too. That's pretty much it. Let's bring you guys back up here. We need help. Yeah, what's going on over here? Are we still fighting these marauders?
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Alright, Eomer, I'm gonna bring you over here.
Please, like the coward he is.
These goblin striders are still a pest.
The enemy's general. That will teach the cowardly dog to turn tail and run.
Alright, that should be it. Just go ahead and chase down the rest of these guys. I thought you guys retreated already. What is this?
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's
Yeah,
time to
don't let those marauders get away. Catch up to them. Alright, how many of those orcs are left then? Alright, go after them. Go after these guys. And the rest of you, just catch up to these guys here. Alright, you guys can stop chasing. You're good.
be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Okay, so those guys out of the picture. I no longer have to worry about defending Tirith Anduin, at least for a little while. That's another reason why I would like to get Theoden moving in this direction, because then he can basically plow through these regions very quickly, and we don't have to worry about any more attacks coming across from this river to the south.
Splitting our forces.
And I think I'll send you guys back too. There we go. And Theoden, let's go ahead and get you moving. Well, let me say this really quick, because this is kind of a big deal here. So yes, let's keep you moving to the east. continue with our plans. Catch up with Theoden over here. Got a lot of the Royal Guard over here. That's pretty cool. We need more missile cavalry. But that'll change soon. I can get you guys moving for sure. You don't need to stay there. Let's get as many troops moving east as possible. I'll even send these guys along. All of these guys I'm definitely taking out of here. We can get you moving right now.
As you wish. We can go no further today.
Might as well build a market. Retrain the cavalry. And we'll get you guys catching up over here.
Joining forces, my lord.
Okay, and I think I'll start sending you guys down too. Probably best I send you in this direction. Actually, I might hold off just a little while longer. I almost forgot, I do have to help out Gondor over here, because there's a big battle brewing over here. There we go, get some help from Gondor.
Muster your courage, men. We march into battle. The tide of battle seems to have turned against us. We must act and halt this turn of events.
Okay, I'm not too worried about this battle. It will be a bigger challenge because Mordor's bringing in a lot more halberds and pikes. And Gondor's army is not exactly in great shape. A lot of their best units look pretty depleted. But it is what we have to work with, so gotta make the most out of it. Okay, Gondor's coming into our left over there. Pretty decent sized army. Best thing to do is to get these guys kind of separated. We'll hold back on the heavy cavalry until we know there's a good opportunity to move in. We'll need to steer clear of these catapults and trebuchets. Gondor always brings a lot of this to the battlefield. And I do like trebuchets, but I personally just don't think trebuchets are that great on an open battlefield. Obviously great for sieges, but slow moving pieces like that with such a slow rate of fire, they normally require a lot of protection, which I'm not crazy about. Alright, so first things first, let's try to deplete these pikes over here, these spearmen. The standard infantry I'm not too worried about. It's just these spears I'd like to see completely eradicated before I move in with the cavalry. Actually, I got you guys over here. Let's start bringing you guys over here. Where are my red shields? Yeah, I'm already moving you in, aren't I? Yeah, let's get you moving over here then. I think I might do the same with you guys. Come over here and help take care of these spears. We'll get the red shields moving around. We gotta take care of these orc bands over here. Alright, you'll help take care of the black... Actually, no. Help take care of these halberds. These halberds are the biggest problem. I think it's time I start moving in my cavalry soon, but I gotta find an opening. I don't want to get encircled by pikes and spears. Alright, let's get you moving over here quickly. I'm gonna get you guys over here. Start aiming for these pikemen instead. Alright, first things first, I think I'll get rid of these. Yeah, as soon as I can deplete these numbers a bit more, I'll start sending in the heavy cavalry. We'll go after these Odics really quick. I need you guys to move around. Hit this Orc band. Oh crap, they're not in skirmish mode. Get out of there. I keep forgetting they're not in skirmish mode, so they don't fall back right away, which is super annoying. Okay, where's my heavy cavalry? Alright, let's get you guys moving over here. Alright, we pretty much depleted those guys. Let's go after the bigger targets in mine. I need you guys to take out those pikemen. Alright, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Alright, let's go ahead and fall back, regroup. We should get these guys... Yeah, they should be running away pretty soon. I'm going to start getting my cavalry into position. Alright. Let's go ahead and get you guys lined up. And we are running out of arrows over here. I need to save some of this ammo. Let's get you guys moving back. Who else still has arrows left? I used up a lot already. We gotta get around here and start charging them from behind. Alright, I need you guys to swing around. You guys need to swing around too. The Gondor's not gonna hold that much longer. Oh, these guys are on the run. Let's hunt them down. Go ahead and hunt these guys down. Alright, that was an excellent charge. Let's see if we can get them running for good. I need you guys to hurry up. We gotta start lining up over here, get ready for a big charge. Yeah, some of them are seeing our cavalry swinging around. They don't like that, so they're running.
The enemy general abandons his... The battle seems to be
Yep.
swinging in our
Swing out of there.
From such tidings does victory emerge.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start charging now. This won't be pretty, charging into spears, but we gotta do something now. Because those spears can hold all day, and Gondor's running out of infantry. Where are the rest of my heavy cavalry? Yeah, I need you guys to swing back over here. Alright, that was good. Now fall back and regroup. Where's the general? Yeah, you should have been leading that charge. I think some of these guys are already breaking. Yeah, they're already breaking. Let's go ahead and cut them down. They're done for. Yeah, you guys need to swing around over here. Alright, those pikemen are not breaking. They're holding fast. They're steadfast in their formation. They'll be the last ones to run away. I think I'd like to avoid another charge like that, because we didn't do so hot in that last one. Alright, let's just charge from behind. Might be able to swarm them, get them scared. There we go. Alright, perfect, perfect. They didn't like that. But the pikes back here are still a problem. I think I'll try to send in my lancers this time. They do offer the most powerful charge, so it might be enough to start breaking them if I can get them in formation.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Alright, not too bad. Tie up some loose ends here and there. Definitely went better for us. Far better than for Gondor. Gondor definitely lost a lot of its troops here. Oh crap. Yeah, don't pursue. Don't pursue. How do the siege equipment still have ammo left? I think that's enough. We've killed enough of them.
Our foe is utterly vanquished.
Okay, so stupendous victory there, not too bad. I need to get these guys over here, actually. Yeah, I'll have to swing you around because I doubt that bridge is open. Alright, so what I'll do next is I will send my troops over this way. I think I might put you over here. I wonder if I can just kind of hide you in the forest. Would that be better? Yes, that would be better. Let's just hide you all in the forest. And I'm going to get you guys over here too. There we go. Alright. I think I'll have all these units fight one more battle and then I'll send some of you back for retraining. But you're a pretty decent force right now. It's a very large army of cavalry, which is what Gondor really needs. I don't think there's anything else to catch up on with the construction. And the last thing we're going to do, yes, I think we need to go over here and eliminate these guys. Yeah, let's get this one done quickly. Because Dol Guldur is ripe for the taking. If we can get a good concentration of our forces there, we can take Dol Guldur by next turn potentially. Oh, come on. This is uphill? Oh, you gotta be joking me. This is a nightmare. Okay, come on. Give me a better spot. I'm gonna start over here. Alright, I'll get you guys lined up like this. I have so many skirmishers. It's crazy. Theodred, you're gonna stay over here. Alright, let's just keep you guys over here then. There we go. Okay, not too bad. Alright, so first things first, I want to get you guys fanned out a bit. Okay, this is... yeah, it's not too bad. Let's get you guys over here. I want you guys over here then. Let's get Theodred moving over here too. I think I'll get as much of my light cavalry over here as I can. I'm only concerned about that ballista. I don't think they have any cavalry. I hope they don't. That's only going to slow us down. Alright, you guys will be your own separate formation. I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to swing you guys over here really quick. Get Theodred moving over here. I'm going to pause this for a moment because Rohan requires a lot of micromanaging on the field. Alright. Let's get you moving against these scouts over here. I'm going to get Theodred moving all the way around over here as quickly as possible. We still got the shield maidens. Let's move you over here too. And then I want you guys to start moving in. Take out these headhunters here. We'll definitely have to take out these spears as quickly as possible. Big threat. Alright, so you all have your designated targets. Where are my light cavalry, though? Yeah, I need you guys to follow Theodred. We gotta swing around them as fast as possible. Those ballistas are gonna cause a lot of issues if we're not careful. Alright, fall back. Oh crap, those are spears.
We will smash the enemy.
Yep, Theodred, fall back. Ah, crap. Come on, red shields. Alright, I need to get some more cavalry over here. Actually, you guys are out of ammo. Where's Theodred? Okay. Yep, come over here. Yeah, they still have a bunch of these annoying Mirkwood swords and spears nearby. Alright, I'm just gonna swarm these guys. I've had enough of them. Just swarm them. Let's be done with this.
Never again will the land of my people fall into enemy hands!
Where are my shield maidens? Oh, come on, hit these goblin scouts. It's getting awfully annoying.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Alright, that took a long time to kill him.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack. Be awed by the victory we have won here today. An honorable glory.
Okay, so with that, we can begin the siege of Dol Guldur,
Glory in hiding like this.
and we'll have the rest of these troops catch up. I think I'll try to put you in here if I can.
Yes. Making camp here.
Yeah, you can't hide there. At least we tried.
Your will, my lord.
Alright, I think that's just about the end of all I can do for this turn.
Orders.
Oh, I lied. I get the... let me see. I am going to need a lot more siege equipment. But I only have one place right now that gets me catapults, and I think it is just one place, isn't it? Two. I can get something done here. So I might as well send you guys over to Orthanc.
Yes. We'll make camp here.
Oh, maybe I should have sent you there instead. It doesn't matter. You'll be there next turn.
My lord. Your will.
And then you guys will continue on over here. We're going to besiege these bandits once and for all. Get them out of there. Alright, and over here in the north, things look pretty good. Not a whole lot of management needed. All I'm doing is just making sure we have a very strong army here, because at some point I'm going to march these troops out, and we'll eliminate the last of the goblin presence up here in Osul. Probably best that we do it sooner rather than later, before they get too strong up there.
Yes, my lord, my lord.
Because I don't think I can really rely on my allies to get the job done. I'm going to have to do it for them. Okay, so if Gondor can continue pushing north towards Athelion with all this strength, and with us helping them out, we could actually reach Minas Morgul itself. But let's just hope Gondor doesn't lose steam on the way. Because I know the Witch King and a couple of Nazgul could easily screw that up. And while I'm pushing deep into Mirkwood, I am hoping that my elvish friends over here can hold their territory. Because I'm leaving far fewer troops behind to defend their borders, because now I'm pushing into enemy territory. Alright, another general ready to go. There's definitely no shortage of generals playing as Rohan. The nice thing too is that I can get them pretty much anywhere in my kingdom from one end to another very quickly because they're on horseback. So, very nice. Siege equipment. I'm gonna get all these ballistas going. You're gonna follow Theoden, I mean. We'll build this. I should get another governor over here. In fact, maybe that's what I'll do.
Yes, my lord.
I'll have you over here in the Foldberg. Yeah, let me do that. Yeah, that'll help out a little bit. Alright, you can upgrade to a stronghold now. That's good. What else are we missing here? Let's see. Tirith Anduin needs a new project. Let's go ahead and retrain some more cavalry. I don't think there's much I can get here in terms of elite units. Oh, wait, I'm wrong. I can get Gara the Golden Hall. Let's go ahead and get a practice range in. And these guys are still catching up to Theoden. So I'll need to do a bit of an exchange here.
Yes, my lord.
We might as well do this exchange now then. Let me see here. Yeah, because I need more missile cavalry, so we need to balance things off a little here. We need to balance things a little bit here. I'll send you 3 back. In fact, Eomer can lead these troops. There we go. That's looking a little bit better now. I like that.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, you'll join Eomer.
Your orders, my lord.
You'll just join his force entirely, because now it's just all cavalry.
We can go no further, my lord. My lord. Orders.
I'll have you join Theoden,
Honor. Making camp here. This tower will keep.
and then you'll join Eomer over here. Keep moving.
This tower will keep.
Yes, my lord.
Making.
My lord.
We'll have to figure out what our first target's going to be. I feel like Dantalad could be a first good target over here. Lightly defended. So basically my plan over here, if things work out well, I'm basically just going to march my way through through the southern borders of Mirkwood. My ultimate plan is just to basically pillage, ransack as many of these towns, cities, and castles as possible, because eventually we need to start marching all the way over here to the last of Dorwinian's borders. So Dorwinian, I know, is in big trouble. If I can get Theoden and Eomer over there, we can actually help turn the tide over here, essentially, and return a lot of Dorwinian's lost territory back to them. If we can do that, we can make Dorwinian a very strong ally. Because I can't afford to have Dol Guldur sweeping through here through the east, because then they're just going to get way too big, way too powerful. So that is my plan. Just go through all of southern Mirkwood over here, capture as many towns and cities as possible, pillage, destroy all the infrastructure. I'll see if I can sell them to a bunch of neutral factions. That way it takes longer for Dol Guldur to get them back. Essentially, they may even have to go to war with a bunch of new factions just to get it back, so that is a good plan I have in mind. Hopefully. I should bring these generals with them. The more we have, the merrier. I would like to bring Eomer with them, because he's a really good general, but he may have to stay here just in case. And I don't want to sacrifice too much of my cavalry. Yeah, because these guys need to stay behind to defend just in case.
Yes.
I had no idea what to expect from Dol Guldur over here. I mean, I know they're going to send over an insane number of troops. There's no doubt about that.
Yes, my lord.
So I might as well start prepping for this epic battle by getting some of these troops transferred, merged with each other. We'll have to send a bunch of them back for retraining. There we go, that's looking good. It's looking more even now.
Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Alright, let me go ahead and put you over here then. Get a couple more guys merged. I can't merge these guys, unfortunately. So I might as well send you all the way back home. Yeah, same with you guys. I'll send you back home as well. Why not? The way is still clear.
Splitting the troops.
Your orders, my lord.
And then I'll have you stay nearby right over here.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, because Theodred is going to need some reinforcements, that's for sure. Probably best that I give him all the infantry I can spare. A catapult would be nice.
With honor. Your will, my lord. My king. Orders, my lord. Your will, my lord. Orders. Joining forces.
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord. Yes, your orders, my lord. My lord.
Alright, so they have troops coming from this direction over here. You'll just need to keep an eye on this passage. I need you to tell us if we're expecting any more enemy troops around here.
I would fight for
There's a
your
good chance
for the
these guys
sake of
might
my
turn around and hit
own
us over here too, so
Your orders, my
I'm
lord.
taking a bit of a risk sticking around here. We'll obviously have to fight a very big battle outside of Dol Guldur, because there's no way we can successfully attack Dol Guldur and take it, unless we face horrendous casualties.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, let's upgrade you to a large town.
Your will, my lord.
We'll get you guys moving.
By your command, my lord.
Whatever troops that I can give Theoden and Eomer right now, that's basically all the troops that they're going to get for quite some time. Because logistically, there's just no way I'll be able to support Theoden's army moving eastwards. The closer he gets to Dorwinion, the further away he is from our borders, so getting him any reinforcements is going to be pretty much impossible, unless he can capture maybe like a castle or town or a city that has a way station. That's basically the only way he's going to be able to recoup some of his casualties. Alright, and Durwath, what's going on over here? Yep, already took care of you. Took care of that. Byerig. Let's get a leather tanner going here. Ostin Etho. Yeah, I think we can do better. Let's go ahead and get a fairground in here. Yep, that's about as much as I'm going to do.
As you wish. March to exhaustion.
I could use another general up here, but it would take a long time just to get anybody up there.
Orders. Your will, my lord.
Yeah, let me go ahead and start getting some more cavalry here. That'll be useful. And Bale. Yeah, I can't get any more riders of the fold just yet. I have to wait one more turn. But why don't we go ahead and start building... Let's see. Yeah, we don't get any specialty units here either. We'll just build a Royal Hall. Or actually, yeah, Royal Hall will be good.
My lord. Your will, my lord.
And I'll get these guys moving too. Kind of slowly make our way northwards. Okay, and how are things looking down here? So Mordor is sending down more troops this way. It's too early to start triggering a battle. I think we're really going to have to wait until...
My lord.
Yeah, we should just keep our troops right nearby just in case. Because something big is going to happen here, that's for sure.
Yes.
And we have to make sure that we don't lose this territory. And Mordor is sending in a lot more troops this time. And this time they're not sending over a bunch of pushovers. We're seeing more Black Uruks, Uruk Spears, War Beasts, Trolls. A lot of siege equipment too. Yeah, let's just... Oh, and now they've got the Temple Knights coming down on us too. Alright, we'll have to rely on Gondor's fighting prowess to really win the day here. At least Gondor is sending in some far better infantry this time. A little too obsessed with the siege equipment. I'm hoping we can rely on reinforcements coming this way, because I feel like we're going to need more troops.
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Your will, my lord.
Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Okay, now I don't feel too great about where the next turn is taking us, but we gotta see what's gonna happen next. More than likely, Dol Guldur is going to attack us. And I need to know what's going on over here too. Mirkwood is probably the worst, my least favorite part of this campaign map. Because Mirkwood is so heavily densed. It's just so heavily forested, and it makes logistics and transportation of troops very difficult. So it takes forever to get from one side of Mirkwood to another. And also, you just never know when a huge orc army is going to pop out of nowhere, because they hide so well in these woods. Very difficult to detect their movements, even with a bunch of spies.
My lord. Your will, my lord.
I think I'll go ahead and start sending you guys back, just to see if I can get some retraining done. Yeah, it might be faster if I just send you back home this way.
By your command, we can go no further today, my lord.
And do I already have a catapult up there? No, I have a ballista, but you know what? Let's send a catapult too. Why not?
Will, my lord.
So I'll go ahead and send you this way.
March to
Get you through
exhaustion,
Tharbad really
continuing
quick.
later.
Yeah, I'll just increase taxes there for a little while. I'm hoping the elves can be a little bit more useful this time. I mean, at least keep some of these orcs busy for me and don't lose any more territory. Also, what I'm thinking of doing for a future campaign is maybe try Hot Seat for a while, where I can control multiple factions. Because that would be a lot of fun. Okay, so there's a couple of good things that could work out here for us. I can see some potential. With the elves nearby, we could eliminate some of these orcs now, instead of dealing with one mega army. Yeah, they still want me to talk to Gundabad. I'm like, I don't care to do that. Alright, just keep that siege going.
Your orders, my lord.
And this general, we'll have him over here. Just keep this siege. And I'm glad we have a general here, because we're going to take you up north, and you're going to lead our grand army up north to finish off the goblins. I'm hoping the Dunedain don't have any issues over here.
My lord.
I'm going to send my emissary this way, just to check up on them. They seem to be holding out. Like, the Dunedain really shouldn't lose this territory. They have a far better general here, vastly superior troops. That should not be a big challenge for them.
My lord.
Okay, and what happened over here? Did the Gondorians already fight without my intervention? Because then I'd be kind of disappointed in that. Like, where was the invitation? Where was my invitation? Oh, they spread out more. That's not good. So now they're spreading out, which means they could easily hit Tirithordos and take it back, because it doesn't look like Gondor has enough troops over here.
Your orders, my lord.
I think what I'll need to do is this. I'll need to hit these guys over here, help Gondor get rid of these guys, which will not be easy. I'm not even sure how much help I can really rely on, because now they've got all of these troops who are severely depleted. So it's going to come down to me to take them out, which will not be fun. Or I just move back west and make sure Tirithordos isn't lost, because that's a pretty big deal. Because Mordor is now fanning its troops out. They're not just obsessed about taking back this region. It looks like they're going to try to go after weaker targets this time. And the Haradrim and the Corsairs are still at each other's necks. I don't think anything is really going to change here for a long time. It's quite the stalemate. I'm hoping the Vardiags can make some sort of a comeback here, because it looks like, despite the setbacks, they could be regrouping for another attack. Maybe they can take some territory back from Mordor. Yeah, it looks like they could succeed here. They might be able to take back their former capital. That'll be great news for them. Let's just hope they don't end up going to war with the Corsairs, because I don't think they're going to win that. The Vardiags have a really hard time fighting pretty much any faction.
Yes,
They have some of the weakest early game units. Their early tier cavalry is just absolutely horrible. Probably some of the worst cavalry in the entire game, honestly. They do get some great cavalry later on, but their early game cavalry just ranks amongst some of the worst.
yes, my lord.
Okay, and what's going on over here? Yeah, but I am sick and tired of Dol Guldur crossing over here, so we're going to take the fight directly to them now.
Yes, my lord.
As you wish.
Your orders, my lord.
Alright, I think we're going to go ahead and get Éomer moving, because time is everything right now. So we're going to push for Dantalad as quickly as possible, try to take it.
With honor.
I'll need you to stay north to keep track of their movements, see where they're going. You just need to stick around over here, tell me what they're doing. A lot of these troops are pretty good to go, but we have a lot of generals to spare, so let's make sure we're sending you this way.
By your command. Continuing tomorrow.
Éomer is going to stay behind because he needs to take over for governorship and make sure this area is well defended. But he doesn't need this much cavalry, so let's send some of these guys back. Yeah, we get 2 free upkeep units from the Great Hall. I think that's about it, isn't it? No, we get 6 altogether, so we can send 2 more units this way. Let's try to send the more expensive ones if we can. You guys need to make your way back. I'm thinking make your way back over here. Let's try over here. There we go. That helps. I might as well keep this cavalry nearby.
My lord.
Keep them in a Drakarn over here, just to be on the safe side.
Approaching quietly.
Okay, looks like the elves could use some help over here, so what I should do is send these guys back to help them out. I'm hoping they don't end up retreating. I just want them to stand and fight. That would be nice.
I am but an ally.
Yeah, because the elves have some really good troops here, so
As you command.
there we go. The numbers are definitely against us here. And, ooh, okay, they got some really strong cavalry here. I don't think it'll be too bad. We do have to win this battle,
We attack.
because I can't afford to have all these troops merged into one location. That's really going to hurt me. Theodred's going to be outnumbered. And I don't need to lose 50% or more of my troops taking Dol Guldur. Especially if we can't actually hold it. Alright, at least I got some missile cavalry here, so we know who to go after with this. That Dolgador cavalry, they'll have to be the first targets by far. I'll keep the general and the royal guard together. Yeah, it's going to be tricky with the archers and the infantry. We're really depleted over here. Very few to work with. I should probably just keep you all in a force, just to keep you hidden for now. Alright, what are we looking at here? Yep, let's swing our cavalry around, start hitting these guys really quick. I want my archers to hold fire. Do not attract their attention just yet. Oh, I got 2 of these guys. Well, I got lancers anyways. Let's get you guys moving then. Alright, they got reinforcements coming from that direction. The elves are coming from over here. Super far away. That's just absolutely fantastic, isn't it? Let's just make things more difficult, shall we? Alright, let's just try to hit these guys as quickly as we can. Oh, crap. What the heck? Jesus, what the hell? Who was shooting at us? Damn Mirkwood archers. You gotta be kidding me. They just butchered these guys. Jesus. Alright, we have to fall back. That wasn't very well planned. I'm really gonna need the elves to help out here. Trying to hit that cavalry and I just can't. I'm gonna need a lot more help over here if we're gonna take these guys out. Okay. Cavalry, let's get you guys over here. Let's try to take out these archers quickly. They look like they're just vulnerable enough to take out right away. Alright, let's just do a quick little charge over here. Let's get these headhunters. We can deplete a pretty good part of those orcs if we're fast enough.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Okay, come on, elves. Where the heck are you? Yeah, I need you guys to actually enter the battlefield. Don't just stand there. I can't fight these guys by myself. Alright, let's get you guys falling back. That was good, that was good.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Oh my goodness, why are my allies not doing anything? Yep, we're gonna have to start falling back here soon. We'll have to retreat. There's just too much pressure we're dealing with. Alright, Els, I need you to start moving in. Come on, guys. Help out. Yep, I'll have to keep those troops hidden. Where on earth are those elves? Alright, we can demolish these archers here and now. Just gotta be fast enough to start taking them out. Alright, they're not getting too close to our hidden infantry and archers. Keep it the way it is.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Actually, I'm gonna save you guys for last. I need to save you for the heavy cavalry. Alright, need to fall back and regroup. That wasn't a powerful enough charge to break them, unfortunately. Oh, these stupid goblin striders. They keep messing everything up. Yep. Bodyguards moving in. Fall back, fall back. What is going on over here? Come on, guys, take them out. Alright, all of you focus on the bodyguards. Let's take them out. We can do this. Take them out, take them out. My god, how am I losing so much of my cavalry fighting these guys? Ah, crap. What's going on over here? Did someone give you away? Shoot.
The enemy are
Oh,
badly
the elves
outnumbered.
are here.
They
Okay,
have
that's
lost
why.
half their men.
Okay, come on, come on. Losing a lot of cavalry trying to get rid of these goblins. Yep, fall back, fall back. Cavalry is getting absolutely wrecked over here.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Alright, thank God for that. Needed that. Alright, you guys can fall back. Alright, so with the general dead, that should improve our chances. Let's hope the elves can take care of the rest, because my army is really spent. We lost a lot of cavalry fighting these guys. Alright, come on guys, fall back. Fall back, fall back. Don't stick around. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Come on. Run away already. Where the heck are you guys? Yeah, you gotta help take care of this heavy cavalry. Otherwise, they could turn this all around still. Yep, just completely demolish them.
Cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Alright, thank God the elves were here.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Ah, crap, that charge is annihilating these guys. Alright, come on, infantry, move in. Yep, here come the spears. That'll be useful. Alright, we can start moving in now against the rest of their infantry.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men. Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Oh wait, go after these guys. Oh crap, how the heck are you losing more troops? Did the elves accidentally shoot you? Come on. Alright, that's enough.
The enemy are utterly
I've lost enough
vanquished.
troops in this battle.
This is a great
Way more than I really needed to. Okay, that better be a wipeout. How is that not a wipeout? How did any of these guys get away? That was like 97% of a wipeout, and somehow... Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. How did they get so many of these guys regrouping? We killed their general too. I don't understand these stats. They don't make any sense to me. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can get these guys out of the fort.
To battle. Pulling back
Okay,
your
we
orders.
most certainly can. This will be our best opportunity to take Dol Guldur now. I want to eliminate these guys now while we can. But I'm really upset that this many troops got away. It doesn't make any sense to me. 193 of these guys got away. That doesn't make any sense. That really should have been a wipeout completely.
Muster your courage, men. We march into battle.
This is going to make fighting Dol Guldur very annoying if it takes so much just to do a proper wipeout. Alright, we need to be a lot smarter with our skirmishers and our archers this time.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
Alright, what does it look like here? Okay, so let's bring you guys down here. And then I'm going to send in my skirmishers to help deal with these guys too. Alright, and who's coming from over here then? Just a crap load of light infantry and some maulers. Not a big deal. We need to take out this heavy cavalry as quickly as we can. Want the skirmishers moving around. Theodred, you're going to move in and take care of these Mirkwood archers. Oh, come on. Come on, guys. Get moving over here. I need all of you guys over here.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Ah, crap. No. I told you to throw spears at them. Darn it. That was stupid. Worst problem is we're spending so many of our arrows trying to take out this heavy cavalry. they got a bunch of trolls here too. Better make sure the infantry is ready to go here. I'm gonna need you guys to be totally ready for this. Yeah, my archers are not going to have any arrows left to deal with the bigger army. So Theodred's going to have to get rid of these guys quickly, and then it'll just be these guys we have to worry about, and that's it. Alright, excellent charge there, Theodred. Let's get your back. We're officially running out of arrows here, but I think we pretty much wiped out their heavy cavalry here. It's the only reassuring news we're getting. Just keep shooting more. When you're done, we're just going to swarm them like a bunch of bees. Let's go ahead and get you guys set up here. Let's not waste any time here, Theodred. Take them out before their main host arrives. Alright, come on. Come on. There we go. You bloody buggers.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Alright, that was good. That was good, boys. Theodred, let's get you back up here. Good thing he's still fresh. Alright, so at least we didn't lose any of our missile cavalry. Not that much anyways. Let's just take out these guys, kill off these guys quickly. Guys, come on, swarm them. Swarm them. Let's kill this guy. Let's be done with this.
Good tidings. The enemy
There,
general
finally got him
dead.
killed.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is get you guys ready. We're going to do a huge downhill charge when the time comes. Let's get all of you guys ready. Catapult. Yep, you need to start firing on their positions. Oh crap, I forgot I still had these guys. Completely forgot I had these guys. Let's get up here then. No, you need to run. Run. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and get these guys all at once. I don't want to deal with these headhunters. Let's just crush them all.
The battle is
Ah,
very
crap.
much in our
Yep, get
favor.
out of there. Get out of there.
Victory will be ours.
Get out of there. Whoopsies. Fell for that one. Get out of there. Catapults. Need you to start firing on these trolls right away. Come on, guys. Don't stay behind and fight. Get out of there. Get out of there. course, instead of hitting them, you hit our guys. Brilliant. Brilliant as always. Yep, they're trying to go after Theodred. They're trying to target Theodred now.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Oh, excellent shot. Excellent shot. That worked out well. It's getting a little chaotic here now. Not gonna lie.
Never again will the land of my people fall into enemy hands!
Alright, we got their heavy cavalry routed. Excellent, excellent.
Only half the enemy force remains.
He's still got a crap load of those trolls left. Alright, did we deal with that?
The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Press onward and break.
Ah, crap, you're hitting my best troops. Come on, this damn catapult. This damn catapult, come on. Best troops are barely seeing any action, and this is what they get. Even the trolls are running. Okay, that's gonna have to stop. You're killing my best men. You're killing my absolute best troops this way.
Never again will the land of my people fall into enemy hands. The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down. Be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Alright, we lost 200 troops, but hopefully with that, the capital is ours. Alright, let's go ahead and get in there.
As you command, glory.
Alright, it doesn't give us as much money, but if Dolgador does manage to take this back, we have to make this completely useless to them. The gold could be really useful, but yeah, let's just exterminate it. And I can't really get any of you guys in there just yet. I think the cavalry is okay. It's the infantry that's a little wanting right now. Does this place have a way station? I mean, I'll be very happy if it has a way station. Yes, it does. Okay. Alright, let's see. I don't think I can get a lot of these guys retrained, unfortunately. I think at most I can give them an armor upgrade. Or some sort of weapons upgrade. I mean, where are they right now? Yeah, I think it's just an armor upgrade they might be getting. Because this place probably has a blacksmith. Yeah, it's got a blacksmith, so it looks like they're just getting an armor upgrade. And the cavalry here got completely wrecked from the last battle, so I'm just gonna have to merge whatever troops I possibly can.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, let me go ahead and get all these guys merged, because I'll have to start making room for more infantry. We need to hold this for at least one turn. I would hate for Theodred to have to get the ring, because then he's going to be corrupted.
Yes.
I'd rather just have a general take it instead.
Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Alright, I think I'll take Theodred back. I can't risk having him take the ring. That would be bad. Yeah, this is a huge Dolgador army. Won't be easy to defend against these guys.
Yes, my lord.
I can't even get them any other infantry, unfortunately. I may have to have these guys fall back. I think I can do like a cavalry exchange, but that's about it.
Your orders, my lord.
Yeah, let me at least get you guys merged. No sense in sending you all back.
Yes, my lord. Your
Might as well give you these guys too.
Your will, my yes.
Yes, my lord.
My lord.
Your orders, my lord.
Your will, my lord. By your command.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, as much as I hate to do this, I am going to take Theodred out of here just for now. Have him come back later, because a lot of these troops really need to go back for retraining. The Riddermark cavalry, oof, maybe I should have left some of you guys in there instead. I might do this instead. Let's get the Lancers out of there.
Yes.
Leave the Riddermark behind.
By your command.
Your orders, my lord.
I'm going to try to get you guys out of here if I can.
Yes.
My lord. My lord. My lord. My lord.
Yeah, Dolgador has a lot of troops in the area. Won't be easy defending this. And we're a bit lacking in infantry at the moment since they're so spent from the last couple of battles. I could get these guys moving now. We should have got these guys already backed up in queue by now. Yeah, we needed more guard of the caves. We should have had them recruited earlier.
We can go no further today. Your will, my lord. Orders. My lord.
Your orders.
Yep, so next turn we'll have to determine where everything goes.
My lord.
Yes, my lord.
Your will, my lord. As you wish.
There we go.
Joining forces, my lord. Yes.
Alright, and they'll be forced to surrender in 3 turns. Once this army is destroyed, I will send Geralt up north. And let's see. Yeah, he's a 1-star general, so Geralt is a 2-star general. Better to send Geralt up. And Hama's just too valuable to us down here. I really need him as a governor. Because if he leaves, public order goes down the drain again. And we actually have some more troops here ready to go. I think I'll start by sending you guys out. The more troops we have over here, the better. Get you guys... I don't think I can get you retrained here. No, not yet. Maybe Byrig? Yeah, I think I can get you retrained at Byrig. That shouldn't be a problem. Get you retrained here. And we'll build crop rotation. That's good. Alright, and the rest of you guys, you're ready to move out, so... yeah, let's get you guys moving over here. You got a pretty strong army on the move. You need to board a ship over here and cross over. We just need a lot more cavalry, especially heavy cavalry. That's what we need next. Let's go ahead and build a military garrison. Actually, what would be better for public order? Well, this one is twice as cheap. Takes only 4 turns. Let's get that one next. Alright. Don't know what we're going to do about Dolgador, but that is a bit of a gamble there. I'll send you up here, and then we'll figure out where we can go next turn, because I'll sell you to Gundabad, if I can hold you for at least 1 turn. There's no way we'll be able to keep it permanently. I don't have the troops to really assist in that. Assistance here. Yeah, I guess so. There we go. Alright, we drove them out. I forgot about Mordor. I was supposed to pay attention to their movements down south. Gondor just has tens of thousands of troops over here. If only we can just get them across the river. Maybe they can succeed. They take East Osgiliath, they can start attacking Ithilien again. That would be useful. And the elves are leaving when I need their help. Oh, why, you buggers. This is why I need to do a hot seat campaign. So I actually coordinate the movements of everybody. All my allies. Not have to deal with this nonsense. Nazgul returned to Mordor, Dolgador's final stand, and a suitable husband. Yep. Someone's going to get married. We have acquired the Great Ring of Power. We gotta bring it to the White Council. Yippity-doo-dah. Hooray. I know I can't keep this place, so I might as well retreat, right? I'll need to get you guys to retreat, that's for sure. I know for certain I need to get you on the move, so let's not dilly-daddle. Yeah, let's get you over here then, I'm thinking. Oh, come on. Bloody A.
We need to scatter the men.
You have got to be joking me.
Taste of my blade.
Do I really need to deal with this crap? Those stupid orcs out in hiding again. Do this again. Like, how are they even hiding? Where are they hiding, for goodness sake? There's no woods here. It's just dead trees.
Aye, sire. Your will, my lord. Orders,
Yeah, bugger off.
my lord. Raise our banners.
You have got to be kidding me. These guys are insisting on fighting. Alright, fine. We'll bring the fight to them.
I shall lead our forces into battle. my
These
lord.
guys out of the way. Can't believe I have to fight one more battle out here. I'm gonna rain hell down upon these guys. We're not gonna take a single casualty.
Only half the enemy force remains. The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours. The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours. The enemy general abandons his men. The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down. Be awed by the victory we have won here today. Your enemies lie defeated. Orders.
Okay, we'll take back all these troops. Put them right back in Dol Guldur. Somehow it's in the green here. That's crazy. How is it not on the verge of
My king.
complete rebellion?
Orders. Your will, my lord.
Alright. And now that we have the ring here, we need to take him back. He definitely needs to be on his way to Imladris. He can't stick around. So I am going to send you over here is what I'm thinking.
Your orders, my lord.
We might abandon this altogether, but not until I know I can pretty much destroy everything here. Alright, so let's go ahead and just make this completely useless to whoever is occupying it. And let's get our agent out of here so he can start exploring these woods. See what's up here.
If only I could, without question. Yes, my lord. As you wish.
Is there something I can do for you?
Alright, I'll give you Dol Guldur. Trade rights. We want a massive payment for it. Yeah, they might even take it for 50,000. Why not? 55,000. Let's do it. I'm pushing my luck. Let's do 65,000. Why not? Yep, there you go. So, now they have Dolgador. They can keep it, the wretched place.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, let's see what we're gonna do here. We gotta get this army back.
As you wish.
We definitely need to get these troops back. I want some of them to go back for retraining.
Orders.
Let's get you in here for now.
Urging armies, my lord. Your will, my lord.
There we go.
Your orders, my lord.
My lord.
Yes, my lord.
My lord. By your command. Orders. Joining forces, my lord. My lord. As you
Your orders, my lord.
Your will, my lord. My lord.
Yes, my lord.
Your will, my lord.
Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
By your
Your orders, my lord.
my lord. Joining forces, my lord.
Yeah, it's gonna take them a while to finally get within safe territory. It will not be easy. I need this guy to go this way. Just keep an eye on what these guys are up to.
Your orders, my lord. My lord. Approaching quietly. Approaching. Yes, my lord.
To battle. I'm gonna stick you as you command and have a taste of my blade. My lord.
Your orders, my lord.
With honor, we can go no further, my lord. Orders. Not possible. Orders. We're combining forces. We have marched our limit. My lord. As you your will, my lord. Yes.
Yeah, it looks like we got another general here.
Yes,
That's
my lord.
good. Yeah, I'm not having Aomen leave that. Way too valuable. I think I will have you instead move down south to follow Theoden.
Tomorrow. Erecting a watchtower.
And I think this place has 2 more turns until it's forced to surrender.
Yes.
Alright, we've got all this infantry. Actually, I'll keep you nearby, because infantry is going to be hard to move around. I can get cavalry moving a lot faster if I need to go from one place to another.
Orders.
Yeah, we'll have a lot of troops here. This will be plenty to deal with the goblin presence.
My lord. Approaching quietly.
All we really need to do is take Ossul. I'll sell it to the Dunedain. I'm only worried that these goblins will switch around and try to take back this region or Ossul. Let's hope the Dunedain will actually defend it properly,
Your will, my lord.
because I don't want to deal with that.
Command.
There we go. Alright, you guys... I think I'll keep you guys... we won't move you for now. We'll definitely have to keep all of our best infantry intact in these regions, because again, if that Goblin Doom stack returns, I need all these guys to assemble as quickly as possible. Yeah, what I should do is keep my cavalry in these outlying areas, because I'm pretty sure Doomstack is going to happen somewhere around here, so probably not best to keep our infantry so stretched out. I need to check on what's going on over here. I don't really have a spy here anymore. I mean, I have one guy up here, but he hasn't moved in a while.
Yes, my lord.
And I'll have you... Yeah, you'll just stay where you are for now. I may have to have you guys escort this general, because he might be in trouble. Dol Guldur will probably try to intercept him as best they can. And we don't have to worry about this region anymore. It'll stay out of Dol Guldur's hands for quite some time. And if Dol Guldur decides they're going to attack it to take it back, then we'll end up going to war with our only allies. So that'll actually be a plus for us. Alright, let's see how bad this Doom stack is. Yeah, it's a good thing we left when we did. This Doom stack would have been a lot to deal with. Very bad. Plus, I've never really tested cavalry against these giant spiders, so I don't know how horrible they're going to be to deal with. It's quite terrifying. It's definitely the scariest looking unit in the game. By far.
Orders, my lord. Orders.
Your orders, my lord.
Okay, and what about down here?
Yes, my lord.
And where is my spy again? Alright, what is it looking like over here though? What's going on over here? It looks like they're leaving Tirithordos alone for now.
Your orders, my lord.
But I'm gonna stay by over here just in case. Just in case anything happens. We'll be able to support them quickly.
Gonna stick you.
Probably best that Éomer deals with this small contingency of troops right now.
Your orders, my lord.
With honor. To battle.
Yeah, let's just get rid of these guys now. It'll be easy. All we have to do is just shoot a crap load of arrows at them. That's all. Okay, and we don't really need any of our shock cavalry or heavy cavalry for this. Let's just keep you out entirely. This will just be down to our ranged units, our missile cavalry. That's about it. Alright, give me a moment, folks. I'll be right back. Yes, Amy. I'm just at home right now, just relaxing. Alright. Sorry about that, folks. Okay. Nope, there's Airmare. Looks pretty accurate.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Okay, they don't have too many of those spears left. Completely gone.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies. The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down. This is a clear victory. Glory, honor, victory.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, we'll just have this place under siege.
We shall prevail. Yes.
Oh, and this place has actual walls. Yeah, we can't attack that. It's very deceiving because these are clearly wooden walls, and yet this is a large encampment and it's had an upgrade with wall defenses. Proper stone walls.
Your orders, my lord.
Theoden won't get there for 3 turns, so there's no telling just what we're going to deal with out here.
My lord.
And I know they have more troops heading down this way, so hopefully Theoden can intercept him.
Orders, my lord.
Alright, with that done, let's go ahead and get this moving. Might have to make this the last turn. The good news is that with all the progress we're making in southern Mirkwood, it's dragging away a lot of troops from the north, so it's giving Dale just a little bit of breathing space. It may even help out Dorwinian as well. Plus, I'll have to check in on them to see how they're doing. I can't imagine they're doing too great. Ah, crap. Alright, the goblins are gaining ground there. We may have to push for Osul a lot sooner. We gotta get them out of this area. Nazgul returned to Mordor. Yep, I gotta take the ring all the way to Imladris. Alright, Kingdom of Rohan and High Elves. We have 22 turns to bring the ring to Imladris. So we have a long journey to make. Let's go ahead and get going here. Probably best that we just keep heading this way.
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord.
I think we'll go ahead and just... we'll keep these guys around. It's really the cavalry I gotta send back, so I'll just start sending you guys back right now.
Yes, my lord.
And as for Theodred, his troops are in pretty good condition. I feel like they can push for Dor Narhog over here. Let's keep Dol Guldur completely occupied. I'm not too worried about the elves here. I think they're in a pretty decent spot. We'll leave these troops behind just to be on the safe side. But I want to bring these guys over here and besiege this place.
I'm gonna stick you.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, and what are we looking at here?
Approaching quiet.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad.
Your orders, my lord.
Bring Theodred right over here.
Battle. We shall prevail.
And this place is bound to have proper stone walls.
We shall engage.
Yeah, it's a stronghold. Oof, we're attracting a lot of troops around here, and they are getting there a lot faster than I expected.
My lord. Yes, my lord.
And Theodred is moving... Theoden, anyways, he's moving really slowly through this territory. It's quite bad. He's not moving as fast as I thought he would. Probably because he has a lot of infantry and some catapults slowing him down.
Yes. We shall continue orders. As you wish, my lord. Yes.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, I don't think Éomer is going to win a battle like this. With these guys coming into the mix, it really complicates the situation. Plus, they got more troops around here. They got these guys coming in too. We could be looking at some very heavy casualties. One thing we could do to try to bring the odds more in our favor, I mean, we could try to take out this army now, while it's still well outside the city. I don't think we'd do too badly here. There might be a decent chance for us to overwhelm these guys with just cavalry alone.
Yes, my lord.
It wouldn't be easy, but certainly not impossible.
My lord.
I'll need to keep a careful eye on enemy movement down here, but I think the elves are doing pretty okay. They're rebounding. They're stronger than they were where they were like 20 turns ago. Much stronger, I would say. I am a little concerned about what the goblins are doing over here, not too far off. Plus, we got to get recruitment back. We got to get our economy back in better shape.
Your orders. As you wish.
Oh, I got a spy here too. I should bring you back down here, actually.
Approaching quietly. Yes, my lord. Without question.
Your will, my lord.
Alright, let's put you guys... I might get this army moving now, actually. And we would have a lot of strength here. Alright, and this place has one more turn until it's forced to surrender.
My
There we go.
Your orders.
And do we necessarily need a general? Because I feel like we should do well on our own. If I take him out of the picture, public order is actually really good, but if I get more troops out of here, it won't look pretty. Right now, we have a lot of light cavalry, some missile units. We can get a lot more from here. This could help out quite a bit. I can get this infantry moving too, some of these spearmen. Yeah, it doesn't look that bad. I feel like we should be okay here. So what I'll do is I'll leave you in there for a couple more turns. Because culture should be phenomenal. Yeah, it's at 71%. We don't need these spies in here anymore. I think what I really need to do is send one here. Have you continue going in this direction. See how the Dunedain are doing. Yeah, that's not looking too bad. So the goblins have more troops up here that we'll have to deal with. So it's not just this over here. Yeah, this is a very strong army so far. And we're bound to get some more troops soon too. Alright, and that place will be done in 2 more turns. Everything else looks okay here, except we need a new project. Yeah, let's do a Lord's Hall. Actually, let's do Merchant's Wharf. We need some income again. And I'm going to keep you guys moving.
Your orders, my lord.
I might send these guys over here to help out. Yeah, because then he's got a pretty strong army again.
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord.
In fact, what I could do to save on some income is send you guys over here. Take that fort next turn, because that'll save us a lot of money.
Your orders, my lord.
Theoden's going to take absolutely forever to reach Dantalad. He's moving so slowly. It's quite bad. Then down here in southern Gondor, things are heating up here. Gondor's going to need a lot more troops because it doesn't look pretty. I think what I'll have to do is put myself here. Yeah, I have to put myself here, right in the middle. Because if they attack these guys or these guys over here, I'll be able to help them out. And then I'm going to send you back up north because I need more intel. Alright, what's over here? How bad is it? I don't think the Uruk-tier infantry is that bad. It's just the halberds and the spears I have to look out for. The archers and the standard infantry is pretty easy to deal with. But the numbers are starting to bear their weight down here, so I need Gondor to send a lot more troops. It looks like Gondor could be making a comeback, because if they take East Osgiliath, they'll have all these troops that they can start rushing onto Minas Morgul. And if we can get the ring fast enough, if we can get the ring over here fast enough, we could take advantage of some sort of breach here. If they can take Minas Morgul and keep pushing on, Mordor could be destroyed a lot easier if Gondor's doing all the heavy lifting. Yeah, let's do a herbalist here. We've really reached the late game now, past turn 100, so we're going to have to start worrying about things like plague. Not easy. And this catapult, let's get you moving as well. Don't sit there. I think we have more troops here than we know what to really do with at the moment. In fact, I might send some of this cavalry back. Yeah, let me send some of these guys back to save on some money.
Yes, my lord.
And this place has one more turn until it's forced to surrender, so I need to try to get out of here. Oh no, I can't get out of there. Oh no. Shoot. If I take that now, I'm going to be in very big trouble.
Your orders, my lord.
Dang it, they're blocking my way. Gondor, get out of there.
We can't get there. Not possible. Can't do it. We can't get there.
Do I have military access with these guys?
My lord. Yes. Without question. Yes. As
Oh boy.
stopping here.
That's not good. I don't even know if I have military access with Gondor.
Yes.
I don't think it would make much of a difference, because I am trapped back here. Which means this place is going to have to surrender in one more turn, and then I'm going to be stuck with it. It's not good. That is not good. How on earth am I supposed to get out of this?
Your orders, my lord.
I may have to go back a turn really quick. Yeah, I'm going to go back to the last turn. Actually, that wasn't it either, was it? Nope. Was it this one?
Yes, my lord.
Orders.
Okay, so it wouldn't make a difference anyways, because I'm still trapped here. Not a lick of difference. Because Gondor won't let me out of there. I might still be able to break the siege. I don't think I necessarily have to spend movement points to leave.
Marching to war.
Lift the siege.
Yes, my lord. Breaking off the siege.
Alright, there we go. Yep, that worked out well for us.
Siege force reporting though.
Your orders, my
Keep that siege going for as long as possible.
lord. Yes, my lord.
Alright, so this won't be easy, but I think we better go after these guys now, because I don't think it's going to get any better from
Your
here.
orders, my lord.
We can hit these guys now, then come back and resume the siege. Is there any terrain here that could work to our advantage? Probably not.
With honor. Pulling back from the walls. As you command.
Yeah, this is going to look pretty ugly. They also have some Mirkwood Warg Riders. That's still their light cavalry.
Muster your courage, men. We march into battle.
Okay. Really wish we had some infantry here, but we don't. So we have to make do with what we've got. We'll need to keep all the skirmishers together. In fact, I'm going to use you guys to go after the cavalry and the general eventually. In fact, I'll have Eomer lead them. There we go. Eomer's going to lead these guys. We'll have to rely on the missile cavalry to go around the flanks and cause as much damage confusion as possible. And then as for my heavy cavalry, just stay out of combat as much as you can. Alright, come on, get these last two. Get these last two. Crap. Come on, guys, get in range.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Alright, perfect. General has been killed off. That's amazing.
Now for ruin!
Crap, we've used up all of our spears. Alright. Archers, you can stop firing. We've eliminated 34% of their force. We killed a lot of their archers too, though they still have a lot of these skirmishers left, and I don't know if I see any archers there. Alright, I'm going to bring you guys over here. Alright, that's looking pretty darn amazing. You guys did great. Let's go after these spears and see if we can mess them up a bit. I'll have to start sending in air mare pretty soon.
Battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does victory emerge.
Alright, get you guys out of there. Yep, we pretty much overwhelmed those spears. Fall back, fall back. We're not doing too bad so far. Holding our own. Alright, let's get you guys ready for another grand charge.
Only half the enemy force remains. The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Alright, they're all running. Perfect, perfect.
It's time to press
That
the
worked
attack.
out beautifully for us. See if we can get a good shot of the shield maidens in action. Yeah, they're not really doing much. Come on, guys. Catch up to them. Actually, I forgot to dim this from earlier, didn't I? There we go.
The enemy are utterly vanquished. This is a great victory worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
Alright, so we lost 69 troops there. That still leaves a huge part of the army intact. So I think at this point, as long as we can get back to Dantalad, we should be able to resume the siege. Perfect. So,
Yes, my lord.
let's go ahead and save this. Eomer, you're going to go ahead and resume the siege of Dantalad.
To battle.
And let's just do a little bit of a roundabout here. Alright, so they have these troops coming in. Theoden's going to take a long time to get there, but he is on his way. And these guys will be following shortly behind.
Marched our limit.
I'm almost wondering if I should have just kept all of these troops cavalry-based, but I know we need infantry to back us up. Alright, let's see if the dwarves can start making some progress in the north. Their numbers are still too few, but I know that they're much stronger than they used to be, so it's less likely they're going to lose their half of the mountain, or any part of Khazad-dûm anymore, since they now own the entire mountain. Thanks to us. Again, I can only hope Lothlorien can maintain its hold. because I can only do so much to help them. Alright, so these guys are coming out to fight. They got some pretty big numbers stacked against us. But if we win here, we take Dor Narhawk, so I say let's go for it. We need this region, and I would like to keep it very much if we can. Yeah, these guys aren't going to be a problem. Yeah, this isn't really a big problem. The Goblin Stalkers aren't too bad. They are considered an anti-cavalry unit, but still, I think we can deal with them. Okay. So I think we'll go ahead and set up our infantry here. After this, I really am going to have to send maybe some of these troops back for retraining, because we're going to need a lot more infantry as reinforcements, that's for sure. Our infantry lines are starting to thin. But I can get you guys over here. Keep all the skirmishers together with Theodred, is what I'm thinking. Alright, and the light cavalry, let's just keep you over here for now. Okay, what are we looking at then?
The enemy have brought up more men.
Alright, and Theodred, let's get you charging these guys now. In fact, I'm going to have you guys go elsewhere. I don't need you wasting your ammo over here. There's a much bigger threat coming from that direction. I think I'll bring my light cavalry down here. I should have used you guys instead. Where are the rest of these guys coming from? Oh, they're from that side. Go ahead and get ourselves set up. Alright, let's start swarming these guys.
Like this, we will. Only half the enemy force remains.
Yep, we got these guys on the run. They definitely don't like being surrounded like that.
The enemy army flees the field. Our men have captured the enemy general. Guard him well and make it so he can see us defeat the rest of his army.
Actually, no. You guys need to be over here. Don't mess around, just get over here. Alright, you guys did great. Theodred needs a little bit of a break. I'm going to send him up here now. Let's get you guys moving around over here. Heavy cavalry. Let's get you guys back over here. We don't need you right now. And the light cavalry, let's get you guys over here. Alright, let's have you guys split up then. This half will move up against... Let me see here. Yeah, let's go up against the Goblin Stalkers. And then this other half will move up against these Goblin Stalkers too. We'll have one of you up against these spears.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Alright, you guys are pretty much out of arrows.
Victory will be ours.
Alright, Theodred's gonna start charging down from here. We'll hit them hard on their flank. Nice, nice. Very good, very good.
Only half the enemy force remains. Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Alright, nicely done there. Pretty much all of our arrows are spent now. Actually, I better get you guys to fall back. Regroup, regroup. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. Alright, dwarves, I think we can stop firing. This battle is over.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down. Our foe is utterly vanquished.
Okay, we only lost 88 troops. So with that, Dornarhok is definitely ours. Alright, so we'll collect a lot of money from sacking it. Again, I would like to keep it, if possible. It shouldn't be too difficult.
Victory! My lord, our courage and honor have conquered.
Now, we'll have to convert culture here as quickly as possible, but let's go ahead and get some retraining done here. Standing stones would be a good idea. Theodred is there, so should keep things civil.
Your orders, my lord.
Alright, so he's got to have to make his way
Continuing tomorrow.
across the land.
Orders.
Yes.
Eomer continues to keep the siege going. Though, let me see. Theodred. If I send out Theodred now, I could send out his entire cavalry force. I might leave some behind, but if these guys decide... Yeah, if these guys decide to intervene, then we might be in trouble. Alright, so before I send him out... Actually, I think we'll just take a chance here. We'll get Theodred's cavalry moving. I think I'll leave behind just one for the infantry. The Lancers in particular. Look at you moving right over here is what I'm thinking. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. And I'll have a general accompany him. And I'll let you join him. That way he's not by himself. And then he'll be there by next turn instead of 2 more turns. Now they are still sending more troops down here, so EUR may still have to deal with external forces causing him trouble. And then I'll definitely have to keep an eye on what's going on over here, because I know Dol Guldur will make repeated attempts to take it back. Anything over here I need to worry about? Actually, no, I've got a spy here. I can send you this way. Yeah, everything looks good over here. No trouble at all. I'll send you back. And you're close by. Let's go ahead. Before I do this, though, yeah, let me check on these guys. Yeah, they look like they're okay. Yep, let's go ahead and put you guys in here. That'll save us some money.
Your orders, my lord.
Keep you guys over here to help defend this territory.
My lord.
And once we take Dantalad, I'll sell that to another neutral faction. I really should get an emissary going to the Easterlings.
Yes.
Also, more importantly, to Dorwinion as well. So let me go ahead and get you started on your way, because you're going to take a while to get there.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, I don't know what else to do with Erkenbrand up here. I don't have any other mercenaries to hire. I'm hoping to see some good news over here from Dale's side. No, nothing really. It's still a gridlock over here. But at least Dale looks like they're getting a little bit more breathing space up here. Still a very tricky situation with Gundabad. But the great news is that the dwarves look like they're really bringing the fight to the Easterlings. The Easterlings are going to be down to their last legs. Dorwinion may have a chance to bounce back. But what we'll have to do is basically take Theoden and Eomer as quickly across these regions as possible. It may not be that much longer. After Dantalad, we'll move on to Dorthalu, Osten Eri. I think we can do Osten Eri, then Mornithel up here, potentially. Or we could just move straight up from Dorthalu to Viltor, and then Carvarad up here, and then just kind of make our way around here and just eliminate Dol Guldur's forces one by one. And whatever territory we can claim, we'll give it to Dorwinion right away, just to make them stronger. Because my ultimate plan is to help Dorwinion reclaim all this territory so that they're bordering Mirkwood again, and then they can help keep Mirkwood busy. They can help keep Dol Guldur busy down here in the far east. But we're going to have to hurry because Dol Guldur is still expanding. There's still a lot more to deal with. Alright, and then down here, yep, Gondor looks like it could be outnumbered soon. We need to get more troops down here. We may have to trigger a battle just to even things out. I could be in a very bad situation myself. Yeah, because if I try to trigger a battle, I'm not going to get a great deal of help from Gondor. Gondor's forces look like they're pretty spent up here, though they have some more troops on the way, which is good to see. But there is a Nazgul coming his way down, so we really need to even the odds very quickly. population growth is very low right now. Guard of the Caves are good to go. Let's get you guys moving. Helm's Hammers need to get moving. It just makes sense to send you over to Theodred, so... I think I'll send you... Yeah, we'll just keep sending you this way for now. Oh, looks like my stream was interrupted again. I don't know how long that's been then, because I really don't know why Twitch keeps doing this. YouTube doesn't have any trouble whatsoever keeping my streams consistent, but for some reason Twitch seems to act like my Wi-Fi is cutting out, which it isn't. And if it's a bandwidth issue, then why is YouTube not giving me any issues? This really drives me nuts that Twitch keeps doing this to me. It's like every other stream I have to deal with my stream being interrupted. I have no idea. Oh, these guys surrendered. Alright, yes. So that means Geralt can start moving up north without delay. Keep these troops in this fort here. We don't get a terrible amount of free upkeep here, I don't think. I get 4 units here, it's not bad. We've already got 3 in there, so I'll put one of these cell swords in there. There we go. The dwarves actually have a pretty decent army.
My lord. Without question. Stopping here.
Okay, things look like they're pretty good to go. I'm not too worried about the Dunedain. I think they can hold out over here. But I definitely need to get this general on the move, so let's go ahead and start moving you guys up this way. I'll need to get some cavalry up there too. Might just give them more infantry, actually.
Your orders, my lord.
Yeah, because I don't have a terrible amount of cavalry left to send them. Not anybody nearby. I can get these guys going. And I think I'll have you guys kind of... Let me see here. Yeah, let me put... one unit here. We'll send this cavalry up in this direction. And then next turn, I can get Leofwin's army moving up north to start taking Osul. Once we take that region, I'll sell it to the Dunedain as quickly as I can.
Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
We may have to go out of our way to eliminate these guys quickly, because if these guys merge together, then they'll create another large army that outnumbers me heavily, so I think we'll just have to eliminate these guys now. As annoying as it is, probably for the best. That way we don't have to worry about them later.
Yes, my lord.
I think I'll hold it, actually. We'll see what happens next turn. I would like to see what would happen if I try to trigger a battle here.
We shall engage.
Oh boy, the numbers are so against us. Absolutely against us. Oh my goodness, no. There's just nothing we can do there.
Yes, my lord.
As you command.
Yeah, we're just completely surrounded now. And even here, the situation doesn't... I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, with our troops, their troops, we got 3,000 troops, but they can summon 5,000, so... Oh, and they got these cataphracts, too. Oh, boy. These war beasts and trolls. At least they don't have a general. They have some pretty decent infantry here. But yeah, the odds look pretty bad against us right now. Yeah, I don't think we can really chance it. I think what I'll do is just end this turn and just see where it goes from here. Because I don't think we're in a good enough spot to take the fight to them right now. But I'm glad that we took this region. That definitely helps us out. I do need to send you guys... Where am I going to send you to get retrained? That's the real question. Because I can't get you retrained anywhere else. Not here anyways. I have to send you all the way back. I don't think any of these places have a way station. No, no way stations here. I'll have to send you back to the Hornburg or Edoras. Oh, wait, there's one here. That's in Gynard, though. I mean, if we're going to go to Gynard, we might as well head to Edoras as a guarantee.
By your command. I would.
Your orders, my lord.
And then Leofwine over here. Yep, you'll just stick around. There's not a terrible need for you to go anywhere else.
Approaching quietly. Approaching quietly.
Yeah, the dwarves look like they're advancing northwards.
I'm gonna stick.
Honestly, I should be going up there to help them.
Yes,
I
my
think
lord.
that's what I'll do.
Your will, my lord.
Let me just wait one more turn and see what happens, but we should go up there and help them, honestly, because if we can take the fight to Dol Guldur and take this region away from them, it'll be a step in the right direction, for sure. I'll send some cavalry forward. No, let's just leave them there for now. I mean, we just got them in that fort, too. I'm going to have to hang it up pretty soon, because it is getting very late. Yeah, look at that. Just got completely demolished. I'm hoping to see a lot of good news coming from Khazad-dûm. Because once they get both sides of the mountain, they're in a pretty good spot. Alright, so they want to attack us here, so be it. Let's get rid of these guys. No spear units this time. Yeah, you could not ask for an easier battle, honestly, at this point. Let's get rid of these guys now and we can take Dantalad.
Courage, men. We march into battle.
Yeah, Eomer is doing great out here. An amazing cavalry commander.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements. The tide of battle seems to have turned against us. We must act and halt this turn of events. almost certain.
Now for wrath! Now for ruin!
Only half the enemy force remains. Men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight. Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack. Battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does victory emerge. The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost heart. The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours. Our men have captured the enemy general. Guard him well and make it so he can see us defeat the rest of his army. is utterly vanquished. A prime position. Honorable, glorious victory!
Ooh, Dolgador sending a
We
huge
have
army down.
triumphed. A most noble conquest. Your will, my lord.
Alright, so the council wants us to take Galabin.
Exhaustion continuing
I
like
want to keep Aramir's army on the move, so don't really want to keep this place.
I'm gonna stick you.
But we also have to make sure these guys can catch up too, because Dolgador is sending over a massive amount of troops right now. It could put us in a very tricky situation.
Approaching quiet.
Have a taste of my
Oh
blood.
my goodness, they're sending the Doom Stack down this way? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I was hoping to avoid these guys. That's bad news. I was really hoping to avoid those guys.
My lord.
Now it looks like we'll have to fight them here, which will not be fun.
Yes, my lord.
I could try sending some reinforcements over. That's not going to be easy to deal with.
Your orders, my lord.
Alright, as intended, let's go ahead and save this here. I'll sell some more territory to Gundabad. Oh my goodness. What did they do to Gondor's forces here? Did they completely collapse?
Yes, my lord.
What on earth happened? Wow, we can't get out of this. We're in big trouble. Yeah, that's not looking good. What on earth happened to Gondor's armies here? How on earth... Oh, they just all abandoned me. That's what happened. They just went up and abandoned me. You've got to be kidding me, Gondor. Really? Super reliable as always. How am I going to get myself out of this situation? Alright. There's no way we can keep this place, but we can pillage everything for what it's worth.
My lord.
I think I might give it to Erebor. Well, I could give it to the goblins, but actually I think they're at war with the goblins. That may not be such a good idea.
Yes, my lord.
You bring a proposition.
Alright, I'll give you another regen. Definitely gotta stop giving you territory, but... you do have a lot of money, and I think you can afford this.
Not a bad offer. Goodbye. We look forward to our next meeting.
Your orders, my lord.
Oh, come on, guys. Stop insisting on fighting me, damn it.
Yes, my lord.
I'll get you guys to run away soon enough.
As you command.
Your
Yeah.
orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Alright, here we go. I think we'll still keep these troops moving, but it's pretty clear Dolgador is starting to close in on us. And the worst part is, these guys can cover a lot of distance very quickly.
I'm gonna stick you.
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Have a taste of my blade.
Your orders, my lord. My lord.
Alright, we'll just have to keep you guys moving then. See if I can move you up towards Darnorhok for now.
As you wish. Continuing tomorrow.
My lord. My lord. My lord. Approaching quietly. Yes, my lord. My lord.
Strength and honor, noble men.
Approaching quietly. Approaching quietly.
I'm gonna stick you!
Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
My lord. Your will, my lord.
Okay, now I can send you guys on your way. Let's get you moving then.
As you wish. Orders.
And you can start covering a lot more ground now, which is good. Get some cell swords, but we'll only take you.
Leaving the army. Orders.
The cell swords, I'll go ahead and start sending you this way.
We can go no further today.
What about up here? What are the goblins up to?
Your orders, my lord.
Your will, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
Yes. With honor.
Your orders, my lord.
Yes.
Yes, my lord.
My lord. Merging armies, my lord. We shall engage. We shall prevail. Yes. To battle.
My lord.
And where is Geralf?
Your
Yeah, he's
orders,
still a
my lord.
long ways off. Gotta get you up here quickly. In fact, you'll take a shortcut.
With honor. We can go no further, my lord.
Yes.
Let me see if I can get some mercenaries nearby. Not really, unfortunately, but you can at least build these towers for now.
This
Keep an eye on
tower
enemy
will keep vigil
movements.
over the lands. This
I'll need to know
tower
what's
will
over
keep
here.
vigil over the lands. This tower will keep 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 vigil over the lands.
Your orders, my lord.
Have a taste of my blade! Have a taste of my blade!
Yes, my lord. My lord.
Alright, what do we have coming up against us here?
I'm gonna stick you!
It's a pretty fearsome army. It's got trolls in there too. And a lot of this heavy cavalry. That's the worst news right there. We're really just gonna have to bypass these guys, honestly.
Your orders.
I think our best bet is just to keep moving northeast as quickly as we possibly can.
Yes, my lord.
Have a taste of my blade!
I think it's best that we don't keep attacking these guys.
I'm gonna stick you!
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep this army on the move, if at all possible. And I don't think these guys will be able to catch up with them, unfortunately. It's very unlikely.
Yes, my lord.
I can try anyways, though. But it's probably best that we leave these troops up here instead.
Continuing tomorrow. Orders.
And then I can send the cavalry over to join Theoden later. Because trying to get Theoden's army moving with infantry is going to be very, very tough.
Orders.
We don't have... I mean, it's just causing us to slow down a lot, having infantry and, of course, catapults, too. It's just not a very mobile force, not as fast as we need it to be.
Your orders, my lord.
Alright, if I decide to move these guys forward, what am I looking at? Because now I need to break out. Gondor is just completely abandoning this place again.
As you command.
Oh my gosh. This is bad.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, I'll just have to try my best to get the heck out of here.
With honor. Entering woods and preparing to ambush.
Okay, thank God Gondor sent some troops over. Thank goodness for that. Because now we have a much better chance. 2,700 troops, yep, that puts us in a much better place to win this. If we can eliminate both of these forces here, it'll help bring some balance back onto the front. But I think I'm going to save this for next stream, because this is a pretty exciting event, so... I'll go ahead and save this as 110. There we go. Alright guys, I'm going to hang it up for tonight. It's been fun. If you enjoyed that, just give me a follow as usual. Hope to have you on the next stream.